Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it is your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So a little bit of background is that I am currently calorie counting in order to try and lose weight. And I've been up and down over the last few months, but finally I've got back on track and I've got my head back into it, and I'm feeling just a lot more motivated than I have been previously. So there's not really any reason for that other than getting back into the habit, and it's been going okay. So I obviously weighed last week. I did have a new scales because there was a bit of a hiccup with my other ones, giving me different readings every time I stepped on them. So I thought I'm just going to get one of the Renfrew ones because I'd heard and seen that some others that are doing the similar kind of thing to me have got them and they've worked for them. So I thought, well, why not? So I didn't buy all singing, all dancing ones. I think the ones I had were £22, so didn't break the bank. But I love them already. They give great readings. I tell you what I did notice, or when I was editing last week's video and I said, I'll pop my weigh-in update here, and then I didn't do it. So I'm going to pop. In fact, if I'm clever enough, you won't be seeing me now. You will be seeing my reading from last week and also my reading from this week. So I'm going to put it over. I'm not going to keep you guessing, but it was a good one. So with everything that I ate last week, with all that I did to stay within my calories, eat within a calorie deficit, bloody well worked, obviously. I mean, it's not rocket science. If it's done properly, it is going to give you the results that you need. Now, I'm not all about the scales, as you well know, because I've taken measurements. I think it's next week that it's been a month. So next week I'll do my measurements again and see if I've lost any inches anywhere. But it's not just that for me. What I did notice before I started doing it was the clothes. So clothes-wise, after Christmas, when I was going back to work, I noticed that some of my clothes were just a little bit snug, shall we say. They weren't horrendously tight. Now, I'm currently wearing a size 20, and if you've watched me before, you'll know that I'm not aiming to get down to a size 10. I'm going to be more than happy being 14.5 stone and whatever size that brings me. I'm thinking it's not going to be a huge amount. I think it'll probably be, as in losing a huge amount. I think I'll probably end up being maybe a 16 to an 18, and that is absolutely fine with me. I started as a size 24, so, you know, and what I want to emphasize that I'm not doing this as because I want to look good, or, I mean, yeah, I want to feel good. Of course, we all do. But for me, the main reason that I'm doing this is the health benefits. I've recently started having hip pain, which I didn't have before. And I know obviously I'm getting older, but I think carrying extra weight when you're getting older is obviously not helpful. So I've got arthritis in my knees anyway. And I just... Hello? That was weird. Somebody outside my door. I've got arthritis in my knees anyway, and I just want to be able to not be in pain or for them to get worse. So for me to do what I'm doing, it is for health benefits as well. So it's not all about losing the weight for me. It's about feeling better and just the other changes, the non-scale victories that come with it as well. So I've had a really good week. Like I said, a really good week. I mean, you've already seen that I have lost exactly £3 this week, which I am absolutely thrilled about, because historically I don't lose big amounts, and to me £3 is a big amount, and it's normally £0.5 here and there, which I'm fine with as well, because I know as I progress that is probably what it's going to be becoming, and that's fine. So a £3 loss when I've stayed within a calorie deficit, but I have had lovely things. I mean, I've tried to incorporate a bit more veg. than I usually would, because I don't eat a huge amount, and the veg that I do eat will be in, I don't know, in the sauces and things that I eat, so sort of, you know, tomatoey things and stuff like that. But I've tried to have things on their own, which has gone okay. I've had a few days where I've had sort of broccoli and just, I know potatoes, but potatoes are vegetable, where I've had like the loaded fries, and I've had lovely food. And this is something else that I am doing. I'm going to put it here, my handle, but I've started doing TikTok and Instagram for reels of, at the moment there's only, I think there's only one reel, which is my recipe video. But I am going to start doing the what I eat in a day that I've done previously. I'm going to pop those on there as well, because I've seen some accounts that have given me inspiration, and I think, well, do you know what? I'm going to put some on there, and hopefully they'll inspire others about the food that they want to eat as well. And they can see that in order to lose weight, you don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to go without. You can still enjoy lovely food and still get to lose weight, which is how I'm feeling at the moment. I've had days where I have gone over, but then the day after where I've kind of tried to balance there a little bit, and it's worked, and it is working, and it's going to continue to work as long as I continue to make an effort, which is what I'm going to do. Before I go, we have got a movement challenge starting on the 1st of February. If you're interested in that, let me know below. We're not doing any particular amount of steps. It is going to be whatever movement you decide to do for whatever length of time suits you. It can be yoga, it can be walking, it can be dancing, it can be anything you like. It's just to get people a bit more active and to just join in along with us. I think there was talk as well about doing a meetup walk kind of thing, but I will find out more about that and let you know. I'm not sure of the exact details, or even if it is going to happen. But also, I have got a very big walk coming up in May. Now, for those of you that have been here a long time, you may remember I had a new baby niece in October of 2020 who was born with something called tetralogy of Fallot, and she had to have a heart operation. She's doing absolutely amazingly now, and my brother would like to repay the kindness that he received while she was having her operation. He is going to organise, or he is in the middle of organising, a lovely walk from Swansea to Bristol, which I'm going to be taking part in. This is not new for him. He has done something like this before, because my nephew, who is also his son, had leukemia a long time ago. It was a long time ago. He's doing brilliantly now as well. My brother organised a walk from, well, Cardiff to West Wales, where they live, and it ended in Aberaeron. So it has been done before. That was 88 miles. I'm not sure of the miles of this one. In fact, it might have been 92 because of the walk and the roads, the routes they had to take. But I'm going to keep you updated with that. So I now have something that I need to aim for, something I need to get fit for, and this is going to make a massive difference for me. So I'm going to be taking it quite seriously, I suppose, which I haven't had to do before. I've kind of gone, oh yeah, I'm just doing a challenge, and now I'm doing a challenge, but it's going to have obviously a reason attached to it as well, which is brilliant. So yeah, like I say, it doesn't matter what your age, what your activity level is currently. If you can do anything, if you can move your arms while you're sitting in a chair, then that can be your movement challenge for the day. We are not here to discriminate against anybody. Whatever you can do that is getting you moving a little bit more every day, then that can be your challenge. So let me know, like I say, let me know in the comments below if you are going to be doing something, if you're going to be joining us. There's not just me, there's a few of us. I'm going to link all the ladies down below that are taking part in the challenge. If you are also doing it and have a channel, let me know so I can link you too. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.